Hello everybody, my name is Mike Pelletera, instructor for this EDG1011 course, and you'll see on the front of the my desktop is a picture of what I like to do and where I like to be. That's a Sunday morning, last Sunday morning I believe, before the hurricane, out at Bear Point in Fort Pierce. I'm going to drop in a kayak, by the way. Always fun catching a big fish in a kayak when it happens. I caught 3 catfish that day, so it was fun. Nothing like a big red coming in though. Alright, let's take a look at the course a little bit. We'll recap as starting week 2. Start here, of course, you've got to complete the Start Here quiz before you see any other content. You figured that out, I'm sure. I have corrected the schedule of activities. The first one was due yesterday, Sunday, but realizing that the hurricane has thrown a lot of people off schedule in your classes as well, I'm sure. Best thing to do, let's just try and catch up. Maybe set a deadline for Wednesday for everything in for this week, and then we'll get back on track by Sunday for the following, for this current Module 2 activities, right? So, review the whole course, just take a good look at everything. The first discussion question, there was some confusion, and I understand why, because you see an introduction, you want to introduce yourself. Well, in this particular item, it's an introduction to your students in the online class that you'd be talking to. So it gives us an example of how would you present information as needed to your own online class, not necessarily an introduction. In that way, it also kind of presents that functionality to show each of us who we are in this class, but also reviewing the professional components of what you'd want to be showing your regular students in your online classes. It also gives you an idea of what you'll have to type for yourself, and then keep that letter as a formatted practice letter, that when you're teaching an online class you can use something like that. Also, it gives us an idea of what others will be doing and how it looks. Okay, so you got a bunch of videos to watch. 8 lessons learned from teaching online video. Conduct an independent research and add to the class wiki. So if you have some information that you would add and create, I added something already to the class wiki, I believe, and just interesting resources that you can put out there to see what can you share, and the effectiveness of what is a wiki and why does it work for possibly your class, that you have students putting information out that everyone can use. If they're doing a common research project, you know, even in groups or whatever, it's going to help to use that wiki for that purpose. And then we can add to it, and you get a lot of interesting resources that students can, you know, provide for themselves, and places that you may not have been in providing resources to the students. So some things going on there. Reply early and respond to your classmates, colleagues in the discussion forums. It's best, like your students might, and of course what I might do. You want to wait till the last minute? Probably not. Get it done early, so then go back. Maybe your last minute responses are waiting to see who has responded in the discussion. Try and get in a little bit earlier, so you've got some you know, reasonable responses to what others have written in the class. I think that's where the real meat for this course goes, is to what are we learning from each other in the discussion, because I think everyone has a lot to offer in their teaching experiences, whether it was, you know, teaching 5th grade for 10 years or teaching college classes. I think everyone has something to offer here in this environment, to responding to your colleagues here. Review Module 2 Job Aids. Watch the video 2 tutorials in week 2. So that's where we are right now. Explore 10 cool ways to engage the Collaborate document. Basically, it's a PDF. What I'd like you to do is meet with me online to set up a Collaborate session. Collaborate is a really good tool. I think it's the one real connection that you can make with a student, whether they see you or you see them or not. But you can record an entire lesson to put out to your students and have them watch the lesson. You can review the lesson. You can do all kinds of things. And you can also require your students to watch the video. So I'm going to put this video up in the this is using Camtasia, and I get this little action on here. It's 5 minutes 38 seconds so far, and I see my audio being recorded in there also. So Camtasia is a system that we have here in the virtual campus, and I think I spoke of it in another place as well. But Camtasia is a recording tool that is per client or per license at $200 a pop. We have one here in the virtual campus that's accessible to you, and if you'd like, you can come and sit and record right at my desk to give it a shot to see how it looks for you and how it works. So let's go into the Blackboard modules here, into Module 1, and the assessment activities or study activities for the first week. And you've got the Module 1 overview. Click on that. And this is Softchalk. Softchalk is a piece of software that we have here in the virtual campus that it's just like an external piece. Notice the cloud link up here, that it goes up into, it's an online version. It's a third-party software that we put together a recap for each module, and you've got the various page clicks here. You can have access or have our people work with you in the online classes for sure, to see what activities you can do to reinforce and supply additional content for the students to look into. So here's kind of a cool crossword puzzle that all the answers are given and provided in the resources for the course, and you know, it's kind of a cool alternative than just the plain Blackboard content to look at. So take a look at the overview once you've looked at the resource materials that are here. Role of an online instructor, and I click on this.
Welcome to the Module 1
and it's a voiceover, basically a voiceover PowerPoint that was recorded. Alright, so we got creating the online environment. So this is a place called Articulate, a piece of software called Articulate that was put together, and we also have this in the virtual classroom if you want to use this to produce modules, and you can also put voices to this as well. Kind of interactive. It's a nice piece of material, nice piece of content that you can use to review materials for your students as well. So this is in the Study 1 activities, and you've got, let's see, I believe this is a video. Yes, from EDG1011, which is excellent. It's 4 minutes long. Very well done. And reviewing the content module 1, spend some time independent research. And this wiki, you can add, please do so. Create your own, edit the wiki content, and add content to the wiki content here. Now Taylor's already added some stuff in here, that's great. And Dan Thomas has also put some content in there. So appreciate the adding that. And if you want to create another wiki page, if you'd like to experience, just go ahead and do that. That's fine too. So let's get back to, let's see. Let's go back to Module 2 at this point and review for this week. Coming up. Now, Hurricane Matthew, of course, set everybody off on kilter a little bit, and it's going to take just a little bit to get back into the swing of things for your students and for this course, because this is such a short course at 3 weeks, it's over. So we're already into the second week at this point. And you've got 4 modules of, it's pretty robust stuff. I appreciate the time you're putting in. So these are things to do. And I hope and pray that all of this content is good for you, and it's useful, and it's helpful to put something in place for your online courses, and to put content in for your own face-to-face class as well. So you got stuff. Here's tips on Blackboard Collaborate. I'm also going to put in some additional links in here that I've created. A link to a video pages that has useful materials step by step that goes to the Virtual Campus Faculty Support page that I have out there that I produced step by step for students and for instructors. So we're going to put this link in there as well. Module 2 video tutorials. Let's see what's here. Creating an announcement. And these are all, notice they're all Blackboard.
You can use the announcements tool to inform students of events.
You can find them on ondemand.blackboard.com, and there's a whole string of information and videos in that space for the ondemand.blackboard.com. So if you're ever not sure of how to do something, ondemand.blackboard.com will get you to that resource. Cool ways to engage with Blackboard. This is basically a PDF. And read through this and get through content for that, and then let's get to me, and we'll set up a time to work with Blackboard. Set a one-on-one message time where you and I can sit down online and produce using the Blackboard Collaborate. It's a great tool. It's video, it's audio, and here it is here. Meet your instructor. We're going to learn how to upload the syllabus and the activities, set some test options, post announcements, all these sort of things in Blackboard, and we'll do this kind of thing here that we're going screen capture activities that you know how to do these things as well. Creating the Blackboard session. And here is the skills, or here is the internet room that you can click on, and we'll set up that one-on-one space for that. And we'll set a time that we can both meet in this open room. Okay? Module 2 content survey. Let us know how it works for you. And really that's all there is for the assessments for Module 2. So catch up on Module 1. Do the content for Module 2 in the study assessments. And we'll send out another video for Module 3 and 4. Alright? I appreciate your time. It's 13 minutes now. And 9 seconds, or 10 seconds, 13 seconds, and using Camtasia, a separate software that I wanted to show you that we have here to do these sort of things in screen capture and video messaging. Alright, we'll talk to you soon, and stay in touch, and this is a great class. Got some fantastic instructors involved in this semester, and looking forward to getting through it. Talk to you soon. Bye.